Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment. You can listen to The Mike O'Mara Show at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Let's get started.
It's The Mike O'Mara Show with Mike O'Mara, Oscar Santana, and Rob Spiewak. Now, here's Mike.
You know, it's a drum that we beat almost every day now in media because we talk about the excessive heat over the entire country.
Right.
I will tell you this is nothing new. This has always been the case down in the part of the world that I live in, where you walk out of your home in the morning, first thing in the morning, and you literally walk into a wall. Mm-hmm. It is it's the oddest feeling in the world.
Oppressive.
It's almost better to hang out there for a while, like I do quite a bit. But when you go out into it now, oh my God! First thing in the morning, it hits you in the face. And I just
do you find it brisk and refreshing?
I find it necessary when Mrs. O'Mara is enjoying one of her rare days off.
Yes.
And is going to get, I don't know, something done. Nails, hair, whatever. And I am not only responsible for preparing this fine broadcast, but I am also tasked with watching my son and also tending to the animals. And a request of my oldest dog, my dog Frankie, the Chihuahua. When you
still there, huh?
When you have to defecate, Frankie, I just, you know, we all live in little ticky-tackies down here, and they all look the same, and they're side by side by side. I have taken to now using a very nice section. You guys have seen where I live down here. I've got a little additional land in back of my house, not a lot, but enough where I can stand out there with the dogs, and the dogs have been sufficiently trained now, especially Winslow, where he doesn't run off. So I can walk him right out into the backyard and just stand near him, and he will do his business.
No leash required.
No leash required.
That's
if he goes
great.
a little too far, I go, no, and he comes right back. It's beautiful. So I don't do the whole interact with the neighbors thing, which is absolutely
what
delightful.
A blessing.
And I don't do the thing where you have to have a dog on a leash, where you're standing there and emasculated by having this tiny animal at the end of a string like an idiot. And I've always said, if aliens came down there, let me see if I've got this right. You take a lesser intelligence and pick their excrement up. Yes, we do.
That's our
Who's
job.
the idiot? But Frankie, please, if you could, and I don't know how he does it. I know why he does it. Carla told me she didn't want to hear this, so I'm bringing the bitch to you and not to...
Yeah, talk to us.
Yeah.
Not to... So this was my thing. I said, do you know why Frankie decides that he literally wants to defecate all the way across in the backyard of my neighbor? You know why he wants to do that? Because I don't want him to. That's why he does that. And he can't
Mike.
see, he can't hear, he waddles. So I can't, with Winslow, if he starts going in the neighbor's yard, I go, no. And he turns right around and poops in our yard.
Mike, we were down there recently, March, I
Yes.
believe. And Frankie does not have the wherewithal to play mind games with you anymore. This might have been the case 5 years ago.
Yeah, but he's always done, you know, it's just.
He's contrary.
I hate it. I feel like a peeping Tom when I go into their backyard, and they probably are not even up yet, so it doesn't really matter. But it makes me feel creepy when and we don't have a lot of room, as you know, with these homes here, but I feel super creepy as Frankie does his death walk with his ass hanging down where it's just, and Frankie does the crawl. All right, it's not like he stops and do that. He's always done the thing where it's a Chihuahua thing, and God,
only when he's like ready to go, right?
But you got to watch out for predators. I think the leash is necessary these days.
Well, you know what, Oscar? At this particular time, the circle of life might be.
If a condor were to sweep down
from the sky, you mean?
No, from the swamp.
A crocodile?
Yeah.
There's one predator that it's been a long time, hasn't it, since I brought him out to play?
Yeah. Well, isn't he
my
telling
latest
fortunes?
Let me bring Jake out.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Oh, it's Jake.
I want to show you how big Jake's gotten. Jake's gotten very large.
And the whole family loves Jake, right?
Yeah, right. That's why he's in
You
here.
should let Jake play with Frankie and see what happens.
Oh, that could happen because he is resembling
He's
a little
a constrictor.
He looks a little bit like,
now I got to fight this big rat.
Remember when Mike calls Planet Animal or whatever and says, I want a nice little rat? Looks like him. But, you know, where my dad has his place on the Eastern Shore, bald eagles will swoop down and get cats.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I think any small dogs are they're susceptible to any sort of pickup. I always see those on, not the fake one online, but
Yeah, I
the
remember
one,
that.
just the tears of. That's actually terrifying. Santos, I think, is a little too big, but who knows?
Well, I mean, like, I don't know what would get Santos a crocodile could get him, but nothing from the air, I don't think.
An eagle definitely could pick him up. 50 pounds?
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's actually 40. He's gotten skinnier
he's
with all his diet food.
doing good.
That's what the
Is
vet
he on
says.
Dog Jaro?
No, he's on the gross diet, like nothing appealing about his meals at all. When I take it out of the can, it's like, this is garbage. Look, he's gotten bigger.
Oh, he has gotten
Yeah.
bigger. Hey, buddy.
Look at this guy. Look at his man. How big can he get?
How
Pretty
low?
big.
How low
Pretty
can
big.
you go?
It's more thick than big, and I want to stretch.
He
him
has
out.
a sickness for the thickness.
Look at him.
Yeah.
What the hell is that? What is that? A sickness? A sick? What is that?
It's something I've heard that landed with me.
Slang.
Thank you,
slang.
Mac.
That Mac.
Thanks so
I've
much
heard it
for
How
that.
about
I've
this?
heard it before.
How about this?
I don't know nothing about that.
Think about if you're going to add value before you open up that little microphone. of yours.
Listen, I had a really nice
It's slang,
moment with my guy
Mike.
Mac, and I like Mac.
It's
like Mac
hip
being on
slang,
the show.
Mike.
Mike,
Yeah,
it's
but
what
then
the
he's-
kids say. It's
He's
slang.
your employee, so I understand you can give him crap.
Well,
I
no,
can't
there's
tell you
people that are
anything.
actually debunking half of what Mac says. You should say this. You should know this on Mac if you follow the TMOS
Yeah,
fan
I
club.
saw the whole ship thing.
Yeah. So
I'm still standing by what I said.
right.
Well, that's good.
Trying to get him to
you get on the bad
There
side
we
of Trip
go.
Affleck.
I
Let
do
me tell
not
you,
care
he's gonna
about him.
he's gonna.
Oh, he'll
Ooh.
use all his Facebook accounts against you.
Oh no.
Yes, he will.
All right,
I'm
he's
scared.
opening
Make an
up
enemy.
a little bit here.
So when you went to fetch him from his terrarium, was he asleep?
I would, yeah, he was.
So you-
chill. This is his daytime. He's nocturnal, so
Right.
He's moving.
He's moving.
Well, he's a
little bit.
showbiz snake. He likes
He's
the.
in great shape. Now,
Well,
I know
he
that
looks
doesn't
much
mean
better
anything
than
to you,
last time.
You non-snake.
When you
people,
would keep him
but-
in Michael's office or his
Michael's
his room,
office.
he looked like he's doing so much better in the garage.
Yeah, he's more active.
He is doing better in the garage. He
I-
had his best shed, which means the whole skin came off, and it was wonderful. Yes, he was.
When's the last time you fed him?
Last week,
So it's probably almost
Saturday.
due, isn't he?
once a week, we like to
Okay.
give him. We found a new. We're paying a little more for the mice, but it's closer. and
Spare
that's
no
a good
expense,
thing,
Mike.
too.
What are
well,
they?
no, I mean,
are
this
they
place, I got
organic
tired
or
of saying,
something?
oh, they're going to come in Wednesday. Oh, they're going to come in Friday. But,
So this place always has them in stock.
are you seeing them okay?
Yeah.
Make sure that
Oh,
they're
he's active now.
Look at that,
very active now.
wonderful.
They like to hide. They like to just. go
Have you
in
ever let
between
Frankie
things.
and him play just out in like maybe the
I think
living
right
room?
now he could probably dispatch Frankie. Pretty
Yeah, I like the
quickly.
fact that you said play without quotation marks.
No, just if he's insured, then anything's possible.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is a ball python that you are looking at right here. He is an albino ball python, which means that's why he's got the a lot of the yellow and the gold. He's on my microphone right now.
And called a ball because that's how they tend to sleep, right?
And I think they go up into trees and stuff like that.
But they do when he's in the terrarium. He kind of balls up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And now you're wearing him as a scarf.
Yay!
there he goes. There's a good
Could you
shot
do that
right
all
there.
show without being distracted?
If he calmed down and
Yeah.
he wasn't moving around. Oh,
There you
He's,
go.
They're a constrictor,
Yeah.
and that's the big difference too that I've noticed.
Oh, here
Oh
we
wow, he's going all the way
There you go.
around.
It's going to be
Yeah.
curtains. Great video
Yeah.
day.
It's a great video day.
Yes.
It really is.
Look at
This
him.
is,
You know, if someone would just tune in right now, they would swear this is a wrestling podcast.
Yeah.
this is Jake the Snake, baby.
Mike the Snake.
Yeah, now this is where he likes to go, and we're not going to let him go. But there he is. He got in there again.
What,
No.
in your shirt?
No, he goes.
He gets hooked onto the back of the chair.
Gets
That's
in the
right.
back of the.
And they don't
It's like,
stretch.
this is where I'm going to go.
They are escape artists, and that's what they like to do. But it's good to take them out if you have one of these pets. It's good to take them out and handle them periodically. That's very, very healthy. And what I love about him now is that he is so healthy, and his skin is so healthy that it's a pleasure to. Oop, he jumped a little bit. You can't go near their faces because they jump a little bit, and their vision isn't all that great. So
Now, if Frankie Is Frankie aware
You're
of
just
him?
fascinated with Jake
Yeah, we just
killing
want to
Frankie.
see.
No,
if-
actually,
we
it was
wanna see-
Oscars. It's
yeah, I want to
Oscars'
see.
thought.
This is what I'd like to see.
You'd like to see me bring Frankie out here?
I just
want
wanna see them
So we really
and-
see a Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom that we
No,
have?
I don't want to see him die. But
Look
I
what
want to
Jim
see,
is doing.
I want to see if the snake has the IQ, the emotional intelligence to know that Frankie is not well.
That would be a negative.
Okay.
On that
Okay,
one,
and is
because you're
Frankie
talking about
aware of the
prehistoric
snake?
Here.
Is
Huh?
Frankie aware of the
Not
snake?
really. Not really. Neither dog really pays much attention to him. They really don't have much to do with him.
Well, Winslow
And-
doesn't have to, but Frankie, sadly blind and deaf.
Yeah,
That's sad.
it is sad.
Yeah,
It's sod.
it is very sad.
Thank you, Rob.
And sorry for not concentrating on the show.
It's okay, Mike. Can we just do this 5 days
Concentrate on the snake.
a week? It's beautiful.
What? You want the snake to go? Are you bored with the snake? Is that
No, I
is
want to
that
see. I just want to see another
Now you
animal
get an
interact
idea how
with it.
big he is, Oscar. Look.
Yeah, I want to see another. That's why I want
Wow.
to see another animal interact with him.
Well, I don't
if
know.
If
Look,
Frankie
they
wears
have
him
the-
as a sweater, what happens?
If Frankie wears
You
him a
like
sweater, he
drape
would
him over
suffocate
Frankie? That's good.
That wouldn't be good. And because I wouldn't be able to probably get him off.
We saw mild constriction when he was around Mike's neck.
Yeah.
If he were to wear him as Frankie was to wear him as an ascot, I think we'd see very definite constriction.
That's good. That's the picture.
That is.
Matt, you take a screenshot of that.
I was going to
buddy.
say, you look
at that.
almost like royalty.
Cleopatra.
Yeah,
There we
this
are.
might be a category.
I am Cleopatra.
Look at it.
There we are.
It's King Mike and
How
Hammond.
about this? This would be the good.
Is he
screenshot.
really smooth on
Yeah,
his
he's
belly?
totally smooth. He's not slimy or anything like that. But
All right,
he
there you
wants
go.
the back of
My
that
God,
chair.
you're totally wearing a hat. A snake as a hat.
I've
you
got a
really
snake
do
hat.
look like King Tut.
Yeah,
King Tut got a condo made of stone.
this totally looks like a photoshopped AI show.
It does.
This is great. I love
There
it.
we go. I don't know. Oh, he wants that back of that chair. That's what he wants.
Yeah, he's
guys.
like, get me off of this human.
Why does he like the chair so much?
Because it's
That's weird.
cooler.
It's because he's an escape artist. He's pressing my glasses.
Look at that.
on my nose now.
It's his shelf.
Now you look like a nerdy King Tut.
Yeah. What's that? What's that movie? Falling Down.
Drew Carey snake wearer. Oh my God! He's over my eye.
He's
now.
back. Oh, look at that. He's gonna break your glasses.
This is
Too
no.
sick,
He's
no?
fine. He's
He's
fine.
fine?
He's mellow. He's calm.
Yeah.
So
Your glasses
he's,
don't look mellow.
He's all right.
They look like
Yeah.
they're about to snap.
Harvey, Harvey, there we are with the snake. We've got.
This is unprecedented.
He's going. Oh God! All right, I am really having a little.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. He's
All the
there.
way-
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
He's
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
But
are.
Mike's-
There you are. Oh, he's
okay.
thinking of a smoochie. He just gave you a bunch of smoochies.
Yeah, but with Mike with your glasses like that, you look like a stroke victim.
There you go. Much better.
That's nice. Now
much
it looks
better.
like a tattoo.
This is just like Mike Tyson. With a face tattoo, but you've got the snake tattoo.
Harvey. Oh, this thing is right. This is when you get like a bacterial infection.
Yeah.
Nah, you'll be fine.
Wonder how you got that first one.
Mike, you're on a crazy amount of antibiotics. You're totally safe.
Yeah. Thank you. All right,
Yeah.
I'm going to take him back to his terrarium.
Yes.
Have you had enough?
This is wonderful.
I love it.
Did you know there's a new dog flu out there?
Dog flu?
Yeah.
Does,
It's like kennel cough,
okay.
but it takes most I guess vets are if you're it involves a fever, throwing up, and just like this cough that seems like kennel cough.
Wow.
And most vets are misdiagnosing it for kennel cough, and it's just the dog's is not doing well. And apparently, there's this special type of
You need a med for it?
antibiotic
Uh-huh.
that kills it, right? But it's a viral infection.
Kills the infection, not the dog.
the infection, and you have to get like the O2 level of the dog run when you go there, the oxygen level
Yeah,
to
yeah.
figure out if it's either kennel cough or this dog flu.
I imagine it would spread crazy at those dog parks.
I'm sure it does. It's just the first time I'm hearing about it yesterday, where I was like, "Oh man,
How's Santos's temperature?
he's fine." But he was puking this summer.
Yeah.
I'm
You-
sure. But
you
we
could
took him to
lower
the vet. We took him to the vet like 4 times.
Lower the temperature gauge that we have in the lobby and have him check it out. I think a dog should also be 98.6.
No, but it's not. I don't think. First of all, the scanners in the lobby are not for dogs.
They can
they
be.
need-
We
they
could
need-
You
they
think
need
maybe I
skin.
had a dog flu? When I
No,
got
there
my,
is a dog flu out there
All right.
that just is becoming more prevalent. And I didn't realize that was something that dogs were able to get is the flu.
Sure.
I didn't know that either. How can you tell?
How do you know?
I've heard about it. I mean, dogs get sick.
I know all dogs get sick, but do dogs get the flu? I
don't know if it's. I don't think it's the same strain as a human gets, but I'm sure that I mean, they're mammals. They can get sick. I didn't know there was something running around out there.
Now, because I do think about reptiles. He is in a very sanitary environment.
Are you having sex with the reptile?
No.
Well, then I don't think we got a Wuhan situation.
No, he just ran his little tail through my eye.
The Wuhan situation.
Yeah,
the Wuhan.
You're creating your own wet market in your crotch.
Yeah.
I put that snake in his little enclosure, and he wanted OUT. He wanted to get out.
He liked the freedom.
Away.
Yeah.
Do you ever put him between two pillows?
Yeah. Look, this is my room now. All right. This is my. Hey, that might be. You know what? Really? Because I mean, the constriction. When you put them around your neck, it's like getting a neck massage.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
All those muscles.
I think I'm going home now.
Matt,
how are you feeling, sunburn boy? Are you doing okay?
Doing okay. You know what? My stomach got the worst of it, and so literally my stomach hurts right now.
Well, the largest part of your body is.
And also, if you fry something, you want have a lot of fat. So
yeah, but that has nothing to do with it. It's surface area.
Yeah, I believe it is. Mm-hmm. And so that's a little bit better. So getting there and enjoying the healthy glow of the suntan.
Are you putting aloe when you go home at least on?
No, lotion though.
Okay.
What kind?
It's just Jergens.
No, it's Doc Johnson.
What's the one for stretch marks?
I don't know.
Moderna.
He puts Analese.
I do,
and
it's a painkiller, and it's delightful smelling. No,
you should really be putting aloe on there.
Lubriderm is what I'm using.
Okay, but that's a regular. I think if you went out and got yourself an aloe, you'd be amazed how.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll cool you.
How it would feel. Do you think you'll do it, Oscar?
No.
I might. You know what? Why are you playing? You can't play reverse logic on me.
I don't really care if you do it, but I mean, I think it would be. I've
Your
dealt with
lips
a lot
look
of sun
better today.
issues
Thank
down
you.
here.
They're still kind of white.
Well, I'm doing the best I can, Oscar, with what God gave me.
I have to invoke the memory of Fez Whatley and the Ron and Fez show right now.
Yes.
Because every time I do this, I'm going to go, microfiber towel, microfiber towel, microfiber towel.
And also, Spy Report.
No, you didn't have to say Spy Report.
Well, I think that some people are not intimately familiar with that show. I would guess.
The Ron and Fez show?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I love that show. That was a lot of fun having those guys on the same station.
Good guys.
But you didn't need to say that part about Spy Report, okay? Shut up! That's it.
Noted.
So you got it on your stomach. Any peeling yet?
Not yet.
Peeling at all?
Not yet. Which is
keep loading that up with the lotion. And does your wife help you with that at all?
No.
Okay. All right.
Is she concerned?
Last night I came home and I said my stomach hurts, and she said, "So I don't have to cook dinner?" I said, "No. It's not like a digestive thing. It's the fact that the outside hurts because of the sunburn." And she said, "Oh yeah, that."
I want to talk about something. Speaking of last night, I want to talk about something that I experienced down here, and I don't know about people around the country. And by the way, I'm not going one way or the other way. I don't care. We've got listeners of every viewpoint in our audience. We do. We love them all. Support the Mike O'Mara Show. Thank you very much. But anybody that's listened to this show for any length of time knows a lot of our politics and how we feel about it. But
we're libs.
And I will tell you.
Well, you and I are.
A
Rob,
lib. Yeah. Closet.
He's scared
closet
to tell
white nationalist.
Yeah, he's scared to tell.
How can I even defend that when you say some stuff like that?
No,
That's not
I
true.
see the messages that come in for Rob, and they're all like, "Hey, did you see DeSantis getting traction?"
Yeah, and I'm like, "All right,
Getting traction.
Let's go out to my
That's
young.
how I know it's made up now.
Let's go out to my Young Republicans Club and sit in the sun."
If you thought we weren't divided enough,
The Alabama
dock workers in
Riverfront
Alabama,
brawl.
yeah.
Let me tell you, I've never looked at a folding chair the same.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Just ask him which side he thinks he stood on, and then you'll know.
Oscar's referencing the security guard that was on a dock where a cruise ship was coming, a little cruise ship, like a booze cruise ship was coming in. And they wanted to dock at this area that another ship was coming in. And the African-American guy that was working the dock told him in no uncertain terms they couldn't, and they attacked.
He was the co-captain. No, they were. Can I give you actually some? I think we're oversimplifying what was going on. The boat docked in a place where this it wasn't a booze cruise. It was like the city ferry.
It was a public dock.
Yeah. It was a public dock.
Public dock.
Yes.
When I say public dock, not for people to use, it was a municipal dock.
Correct. So
where
the city
there
ferry,
was shipping and boats that were.
The city ferry parks there all the time.
They were
right?
supposed to be there.
They were coming
regular
in.
ferry.
They were coming in. This ferry was coming in. These yahoos, they parked in the wrong place
on a
right?
pontoon boat.
On a pontoon boat. The guy, the co-captain who was on that side, had for 45 minutes been on a bullhorn being like, I got to move this thing. The ferry's coming in. Nobody came down. So he unties it to start moving it up the dock.
Right.
To make room for the ferry.
Actually, a pretty civil way to handle it.
Yeah, it's not untying it to push it off and so
Right.
it goes in the middle. That's not appropriate.
Right.
So these yahoos come down.
Obviously, alcohol fuel.
Yeah, white guys. And
Pontoons usually have blenders on them.
well, they weren't even on the boat. They were
Okay.
off the boat.
Okay.
So they come down. They
Drinking.
get into the scuffle with this guy, and you're in Montgomery, Alabama, like 4 white guys, 5 white guys fighting a middle-aged or even older black dock worker. Those optics won't fly anywhere, especially not in Montgomery, Alabama.
Yep.
And everybody came, like what I mean, like a 16-year-old jumped off the boat that was on the ferry and swam to the dock and started
to help the guy that was being
the Avengers
attacked.
Yeah.
they
Mhm.
united
Yeah.
and they assembled and they beat some ass.
Wow.
And there's footage of this.
Yep.
And I'm not, look, violence is not the answer, but let me tell you, when you watch this, you realize there's pictures of the guy, the white guy who got beat up, who started the fight. Literally, he was in such a scuffle, he blew through his Crocs. His Crocs are around his ankles.
Wow.
Blew through his Crocs. You gotta do some serious
Yeah. So I think that
brawling
maybe
to
that's
blow
the
through
Well,
the Crocs.
there's
That's
actually
the
side of
answer.
the Alabama riverfront brawl are you on, sir? And then they'll tell you. And
Yeah,
if they're like, oh, those pontoon guys weren't
in that
doing anything
particular
wrong.
case, I'd move to the other side of the
Yeah.
the playing
Always
field.
bet on black is what I say.
It's
I say that if that happens to you, you've made a series of bad decisions. First of all, you bought Crocs.
not bad for the water though.
No,
Not
they
bad.
aren't.
Not
Wish-
good for fighting.
Wish I had them on the river.
Yeah, I think for fighting, you go up the scale of casual footwear. I think for fighting, at the very least, a nice pair of Hey Dudes might be appropriate. But better than that, if you're really going to do some fighting, get some athletic wear on your feet.
You don't
if
want
you're gonna get into a brawl.
Birkenstocks if you're going to do it.
You don't
no.
want Birkenstocks. You don't want sandals of any kind.
No.
You don't want reefs. You want a good pair of athletic trainers is what you want on there, or hiking boots, or steel-toed work boots would be really good.
Where do you weigh in
particular
on
situation.
cowboy boots? Not that you should have an opinion.
Never wear cowboy boots in any kind of fight whatsoever. You will blow out your right knee and end up going to the hospital, and the cops will be called, and you will be lying on the ground unable to get up because the top part ain't connected to the bottom part anymore. And then your friend will chase the person into the subway because he is a law enforcement officer, and he will come back and tell you, I have a question. Did you hit first? And then you will tell him yes, and then you will go off to the hospital and forever have your body changed so that perhaps you require hip replacement surgery. And by the way, I have never even come close to anything of that kind since then.
Good.
I consider myself a full-fledged pacifist now, and that's the way I want it to be. Now, I should point out my son is playing a very severe contact sport coming up in the fall. I'll keep you posted.
Dude, so what's your pivot when people start talking about politics you don't agree with? Like, gentlemen.
I'd rather not even get
how
to
about them
their house.
O's?
Yeah, I'd rather not even get to where son. Hey, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'd rather not even get there, and I'm going to work on my skills of moving, and it's easily done. It's easily done. It's just like, hey, I have a question. That helmet over there is you can do it on a variety of subjects.
How
right?
about, hey, look at my wife?
Those are real, you know.
Rob Spiewak with the kicker? Rob Spiewak with the
Ain't she pretty?
Not store-bought.
What does that mean?
Allegedly. We will take a
No
break.
cowboy boots.
Yeah, no cowboy. No, for God's sake, no.
1,000 times no.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, Liquid IV fans, you know it's the #1 powdered hydration brand in America, and it is now available in sugar-free. What is it, the peach? I think that's what I'm drinking today. Hold on.
Peach is awfully good.
Yeah, I'm drinking the sugar-free peach. It's fantastic.
White peach, isn't it?
It's delicious.
Won't win a fight, but
Yeah. Why do you have to make
hydrates
it about that? It uses a proprietary
Pop.
Liquid IV sugar-free hydration multiplier. Uses a proprietary zero sugar hydration solution. No artificial sweeteners. 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink. Plus 8 vitamins and nutrients for everyday wellness. Liquid IV hydrates twice as fast than water alone. Keep your daily routine exciting with 3 new flavors. White peach, the one I'm drinking right here, green grape, lemon lime. Not only will you feel awesome, but you'll also be making a positive impact on the world because Liquid IV has donated 39 million servings to over 50 countries. Folks, down here in my wonderful state today, in certain areas, the heat index will be as follows: 114 degrees.
Oof.
This is the time you need if you are going to be out of doors doing anything in this heat wave that is sweeping the nation. Get yourself some Liquid IV. Be like me and do that. It is wonderful. I love it. I drink it every day. Real people, real flavor, real hydrating, now sugar-free. Grab your Liquid IV Hydration Multiplier sugar-free in bulk nationwide at Costco, or better yet, 20% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use our code TMOS at checkout and get your own sugar-free Liquid IV. That's 20% off anything you order when you use promo code TMOS at liquidiv.com.
I will build a round table.
I never seen an issue that was so dangerous it couldn't be talked about.
The round table.
All right, Mac, you're going to have a challenge here. I don't expect you to get all of these people, but I think that, if you're fleet of foot,
I'll do my
maybe
best.
you'll get a couple of them, all
Sure.
right? Because we're going to linger on this. What might be dubbed OnlyFans fever kicked off many, many moons ago with actress and model Bella Thorne,
I remember.
who reportedly made $1 million within 24 hours of settling up her account. Meanwhile, Bella Thorne's OnlyFans page is only number 2 on the list of top earners, with a handful of celebrities that are hot on her tail.
I
like
get
the
it.
way that's written. The list goes to show how far this platform has come in relatively little time. And I'll give you now the top earning. I'm not going to give you all 10 because, to be honest, the other 10, I didn't know all of them, but a lot of vowels. They contained a lot of vowels. I'll tell you that. That's all I can tell you about the bottom 5. But I'll give you the top 5. 'Cause I
Okay.
knew all these people. Number 5, Mia Khalifa. Anybody?
well-known adult
Anyone?
film star.
Yes.
She's an adult film star.
Well,
Was she not in Oppenheimer?
OnlyFans is
I know.
all adult content.
I understand.
But it doesn't have to be like adult movie content, right? I mean, it doesn't have to be.
Everyone sets their
actual-
own bar.
Tyga.
Yeah, Tiger's a guy. He's a
By
rapper.
the way, Mia Khalifa, 30 years old, influencer and media personality, estimated earnings $6.42 million a month.
If you get
Just on OnlyFans.
if you get an OnlyFans page and you're showing his feet pictures, you're not top grossing. If you get an OnlyFans page and you're showing some dong and some intercourse, you're top grossing.
Okay. All right. So you have to have the real deal on.
Yeah,
I think mine would have to be somewhere in the middle.
Bella Thorne Bella Thorne is a celebrity, so she doesn't have to do all of that.
Right.
Okay. I get you.
Yeah.
All right. I
Okay.
understand what you're saying. Tyga, 33, hip hop artist, $7.69 million a month. Dad,
What?
did you just shut down? We won't be looking at any pictures of
I
anybody.
don't want him to put adult film stars up, and I think you can do this without pictures.
All right. Well,
You'll be
Cardi
okay.
B does not constitute an adult film star.
No, absolutely.
She is a hip hop artist,
Yeah.
and she estimated earnings $9.43 million a month. She would fall into the category you're describing,
Yeah,
where
celebrity.
you don't have to
Yeah,
really
I'm a
do that
fan.
much.
You can't go wrong if she's showing. And Cardi B, remember, formerly in her previous life, an exotic dancer. So,
Way back when.
Yeah,
That's how
but
she
not
started
a-
in the Bronx, I believe.
Yeah, not a big leap here.
$9.43 million a month.
Yeah.
Just to be on
God,
that
you could do
platform.
it for just 1 month, and you'd
The
be
aforementioned
all set.
Bella Thorne comes in at number 2.
Yes.
She is an actress model, not a bad actress, too. She is a singer. She is an influencer. Her estimated earnings are $11 million.
First mover
per
advantage. She took $20 from me for a month. I checked it out.
Yeah.
And there's something, look, not just being a celebrity, but Bella Thorne has a certain magnetism
Correct.
that I think draws people
Yeah,
in.
but for like, I don't know, your level of interest, $20 a month is too much for what you're getting.
20, that's why they make the money that they're making.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of people out there that, that's why OnlyFans is OnlyFans. That's the way it goes. And coming in.
Are we allowed to guess number 1?
Yeah, you can guess number 1. I don't have
Oscar,
the
would you like to
timpani.
go first?
My level of, and my libido
Yeah.
of perversion and libido.
Did you have a picture of Bella Thorne, or
gone
is it
down.
too difficult? Are you going to violate Oscar's
No, I
standards?
had one up there earlier.
Yeah,
I can
he
get
had it
again.
up on the screen.
Oh, you
Yeah.
did? Okay.
Yes.
Can I see that again? Can I
I
see
can
that
pull it back
picture of
up, yeah.
Bella Thorne? Because I always forget what she looks like. I really do. I've seen her in movies before. But
so you're excusing yourself from the guessing?
No, I don't know enough about this anymore.
she looks a little like Keira Knightley.
I just don't know
the
enough
actress.
about
Okay, well, my guess, I think it's
For
pretty,
number 1?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Rhea Perlman.
Thank you. Okay. That's all he wanted to do. That's all he wanted to do. He was steering the he's the conversation steerer.
Steerer.
That's what he
I
wanted
can't
to do.
even name somebody that I think would be number
This
one.
is a mega star. This is a person everybody knows. This is a household name.
Oh, shit.
Meryl Streep.
I'll give
It's
the,
not Meryl Streep. Is it Denise Richards? Because I know
No.
Denise Richards does one.
No, it is not. This is a model, reality TV star, socialite, influencer. I know that doesn't do you much good because everybody
Who
seems
Is
to
she
be
a
there.
housewife?
No.
Okay.
No, she is not. I do not believe she
Carmen
is.
Electra?
No, but you're close.
Oh, man.
This person is out. There's always stories about her romance, her romantic activities. I think she has been linked to multiple music artists.
Jenny McCarthy?
No, Jenny McCarthy, really?
Carmen Electra, Jenny McCarthy, same era.
Same
That
era.
makes-
You
that
said
makes
close,
sense.
yeah.
When Rob
Hold on.
was-
Multiple music
back
artists.
in the era when Rob was still sexually active.
Yeah, that brief period.
Multiple music. This is pop culture, so I could probably guess this. So multiple music artists. There is.
And she's a two-named person.
Oh, is it the Cat Van?
Well, that'd be a
no.
three-name person.
Kat Von D or something like
I
that.
remember
Yeah.
that,
Mhm.
right? Oh, who's married to Pamela Anderson? No.
No.
No, it wouldn't be her.
I want to say there may have been some WWE
Interaction.
activity. with
Stacey
this person.
Keebler.
No, it's not
I'd
Stacey.
pay for that.
Great
Yeah.
crackers.
Stacey
Get in
Keebler would
line.
probably be.
Yeah, get in line.
Stacey Keebler probably be what?
Yeah.
Mid-40s now?
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Look. I know the breakup with George Clooney was tough, but she bounced back. I
Matt,
think she's
can you put
married
up
to
a-
some. I think she's married to some tech entrepreneur.
Matt, can you put up a picture of Stacey Keebler?
Yeah,
please?
that's
I know
fine.
we're working
That's
you to the
fine.
bone
That's
today.
fine.
Yeah.
By the way, Mike McIntosh doing a fantastic job today. Thank you very Yes. Nice polite. Where's the golf applause? Get him the golf applause. Where is it? It's down here. Do you know how to run that stuff, Michael? Huh? Do they teach you that here
Diva
for the love of God?
wrestler Trish Stratus.
No.
Great
No.
guess.
No,
All right. Here's your last hint.
please.
Hmm.
Her last name is a country. It's not spelled the same, but it's a country.
Oh my God.
Jenny Hungry.
He wins. He
He
wins.
took his. He took.
He
It's
wins.
Black China.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Married to at one point, married to Rob Kardashian. They have a child.
Mhm.
I think they're estranged as of the lawsuit. So that
Well, didn't have
doesn't
anything to
work
worry
out.
about.
That'll
She's pulling
throw
in.
a problem in
Yes.
She is
the problem.
35, and she is pulling in, gentlemen, $20 million a month.
Damn.
Goodness.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well,
It's crazy.
that's stimulus. You spend money on anything.
That's a lot of money. And,
Self-stimulus.
Speaking of spending money, preseason, a rush of action is still to come, leading up to September's kickoff in the NFL. But as of now, would you like to know who the money is? Big money coming into the sports book for this season.
All right, you're saying. I'm sorry.
Big money coming in
who's
to predict.
who's gonna win the Super Bowl this year?
I'm not telling you who's going to win. I'm talking about where's all the money being bet on a particular. There's
The
tons
Jets.
of money coming in on
The Jets.
Oscar with the win.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well
Wow.
done.
Because of
I
the
am
Aaron
very,
Rodgers
very.
thing?
That
Yes.
is fantastic.
Yeah.
Way to
The
way
Jets,
to go.
the Aaron Rodgers effect.
Boo.
They can
The
actually
Jets-
be a team.
own the worst record in the NFL over the past 5 seasons. The record 24-58. They have been a drain on bettors too. No team covered the spread in fewer games than the Jets.
Jets,
over the past
Jets.
5 seasons, yet a chunk of the betting public absolutely loves them. Let me see. At online sportsbook PointsBet, more bets and more money have been staked on the Jets to win the Super Bowl than any other team.
Are you going to get
Jets
in on
are
it?
tied. What's that?
Are you going to get in on it?
No. The Jets are tied with Cincinnati at 12% of the total amount wagered on DraftKings. Super Bowl market as of Tuesday. The DraftKings Super Bowl market. And at the Borgata in Atlantic City, there are more bets on the Jets. Well, that's Atlantic City. Jets!
Yeah, we'll go down there and lay some money on the Jets.
At the Borgata Sportsbook, more money bet on the Jets to win the AFC East than on the other teams combined.
Meanwhile,
So,
here
the
in
Jets.
D.C., there is a popular petition to take the Commanders and go back to their previous name.
Drew Rosenhaus was Santana Moss's agent, if I'm
Yes.
not mistaken. And he has a great story, Santana Moss does, about Drew and getting on the private jet going to New York because he was drafted by the New York Jets from Miami.
Oh, yeah.
$5 million contract. And like the first thing they started talking about on the plane is, okay, this is what you're gonna, like, it's financials. It's like, okay, this is what you signed for.
Mm-hmm.
And,
What you do,
and
what you do to
Tana,
protect it.
as a
Right.
young man in his 20s, he's like, oh man, he's like, in his mind, he's like, I'm going to buy X, Y, and Z.
Sure. Right.
And he's
like anybody his age
Yeah,
would.
he wants to buy a car for his dad. He wants to buy his parents a house. Like, he's like
Right.
laying all this out to Drew. And Drew's like, okay, we've talked about this, but let me clarify with the real numbers now. And he starts going through the lines of what he's actually going to get after
He pulled a Santana on him.
the luxury tax.
Yeah.
Yes.
He pulled a Santana.
Back to
like
reality.
Oscar. By
Reality.
the way, I'm 300 years older than Oscar,
Yeah.
but Oscar has conversations with me like this monthly.
Yeah. It's
Well, we can do blah, blah, blah. Mike, you're not looking at the reality of the set. But look at that, and I want a leopard chair, and I want that, it just goes
Mike,
on and
it's
on.
a theorem called the Oscar Santana Moss theorem, where
No,
So he goes through all the details about you can't go out and do that.
So he added up everything he wanted to buy and said, this is what you're going to get out of your guaranteed dollars. This is how much you're going to have to essentially spend. And this is what we have to put away. And he said, while he didn't appreciate the buzzkill, it really refocused his priorities on playing to the next contract. Because
keeping himself healthy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spending his money on training in the off season and all that good
and
stuff.
wellness.
And that's and you hear about athletes all the time that blew it. So it's I think it's one of the biggest tragedies I'll ever hear about when you hear about I was watching a YouTube video on it the other night about these athletes that have squandered what they had.
Yes.
And,
but look, it didn't
just
stop
a
him later on.
tragedy.
He was sucked into that that flim flam man out of DC that like completely burned a ton of Washington Commanders and stole their fortunes.
Ponzi
right?
stuff,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It was terrible. But in his early days, and Tana was able to build back up. But for someone in their 20s to say that they just signed for $5 million or whatever it was, going to the Jets, the only reason I'm bringing this up is because it's the hype that was surrounded around the Jets reminded me of the hype that was surrounded around that time when that draft when Tana was drafted.
Is it?
But when you have a powerhouse quarterback that you see in the preseason, like making changes right away,
Yes.
yeah, I mean, you can't help but be excited for him.
When I got one of my first very big contracts in Washington, D.C.,
Yeah.
I actually, one of the very first priorities was to go out into the suburbs of Washington and from the ground up build a really, really nice house. Some might even call it a mansion. It was a beautiful house. When I go back and I look at the numbers from those days, the more realistic play for me would have been to rent a room at the Breezeway Motel.
shorter commute. Absolutely.
Much shorter commute.
Yeah.
Closer to the Mickey D's.
When you were wealthy, you'd walk. I remember you said you got into your trousers and your full suit into the pool, and you told the pool man, "It's just not warm enough. Get me a new heater."
No, there was a leak in the plaster, and it was coming through. No, it was that. You make it worse. You make it worse than it was. That's
The
when
way I remember it, Mike, is
they hadn't done the install.
no. What I remember is you complaining that the water wasn't blue enough.
No, there was brown muck coming through the plaster. F both of you guys.
You said this would be iridescent. There's nothing iridescent about this.
The letters
This
on
is
my
not
name,
Azure.
By the way, the letters on my name are too close together at the bottom of the pool.
I wanted a big O, small M with an apostrophe.
With a lovely tile microphone right there. Major D. All right, we're going to wrap things up today with this. This is right in your backyard. I'm not sure whether you fellas heard about this.
Yeah.
2 bikini-clad women are wanted after they allegedly spat at and bit passengers on a bus in a popular Maryland beach destination. The scantily clad suspects pretty.
Pretty.
Lovely. The scantily clad suspects were seen in photos released by authorities of the attack on Saturday evening on a public transportation bus in Ocean City.
Can I point out a few things from the photo, Mike?
Go right ahead, Rob.
This I credit to Mac. Barefoot here on a bus is not a good policy.
Yeah, but you're at the beach. I'll give him a pass.
Okay. The Michelob Ultra on the bus, not a good policy.
Oh, they can't have
Surprised they
open
let you on
container,
there.
Yeah. The tucking the cell phone into your bikini bottom, not a good policy.
They don't have pockets.
And also, what's with her teeth?
That's tough.
Oh, they're little. I wonder if is she the biter? I'm not sure if she's the
She looks
biter.
like they've been sharpened recently.
The spitting.
The female in the white bathing suit. That's the one on the right. They were spit on.
Okay.
One victim was bit by the female in the green bathing suit, according to Ocean City Police.
That's her.
Mhm.
Yeah. By the way, the Ocean City Police press conference had to be delayed because they were all at a back-to-school night with their parents.
I'm surprised they had time to get on the bus between tattooings.
You see, Ocean City police officers are very young, very, very young.
We're talking small.
They're little guys. At least they were back in the day.
in the
when I went
day,
down
on their
there.
bicycles.
Let's see. The women in the green sweat. There's another woman in the background who was smiling. We don't have a picture of her. Let's see. The suspects were last seen about 6 p.m. Saturday night on the 10 block of 131st Street. That's like right up in the main drag area.
If I were the cops, I'd look at the dough roller.
Amy.
Oh, I love some dough roller.
Dough roller.
That'd be,
Oh,
I'm so
fried
hungry.
dough
I'm
right
so
now.
hungry.
Be good.
Fried
Jesus
dough right now,
Christ.
or a big stack of blueberry
Can you
pancakes.
get a picture of the
pancakes
dough roller
right
up there? Doesn't the dough roller make pizza?
Dough roller
I think
does
the
make
dough
pizza.
roller is a
Right?
pizza joint.
I would
but
totally
they do
take a
breakfast
slice.
too. They do breakfast as well.
Do they do donuts?
I don't know if they do donuts.
The guy I had on last week, Rob, remember
Yeah.
the guy from FK Your Diet?
Yeah.
Doug. If you go in there, they make Doug nuts, not donuts, Doug nuts,
Oh.
and they are the cinnamon sugar donuts,
Mike, you
and they have
can't
caramel
nuts.
sauce on them.
You know that.
Ah, there it is.
There it is, the dough roller.
Yes. And it does feature pizza, but I do believe I've had breakfast there, and they've
Is it right on the boardwalk?
just off the boardwalk.
Just off
Mac, you're
the
closest
boardwalk.
to the Delmarva from your family has a house in Rehoboth, correct?
Yeah, Lewis, which is right next to you.
And you love to go up there to eat, right?
Yes, I do.
Are you dough roller guy?
I've never been.
Oh.
I've not gone to
What-
Ocean
what
City
is-
in like 10 years.
What is your go-to beach place?
beach place?
The CVS drugstore.
So at Rehoboth, like
Sheets.
there's a place called Obie's by the Sea,
Oh.
which just great.
It's owned by Dan O'Brien.
No, it's a Star Wars themed place, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
What do they have there that you
Pancakes.
love?
It's just
Pancakes you will have.
seafood. They have crab cakes, just shrimp, a really good shrimp. And
They have Pepsi facility or a Coke facility?
I'm pretty sure Coke.
Nice.
All right.
Like last time I had there was a crab grilled cheese.
A crab grilled
that
cheese.
sounds
I-
good.
That's a great way
Yeah.
to get rid of yesterday's
Yeah.
crab.
Oh, that
That's
sounds
I'll
yum,
take it.
yum.
What's the most
Yeah.
decadent thing you ate when you were at in Rehoboth?
Crab legs.
Nice.
That's
Lots
not
of butter?
decadent. That's
Oh
nice.
yeah.
Let's see. They were seen 6 p.m. Anyone who can identify, they have been identified, by the way.
That's good.
Yeah, that's an update to the story. They've been identified, so I don't need to give you the Ocean City phone number where the person that answered it will say, "Hello, sir."
Well, the Ocean City, look, 20 years ago, we would do senior week there.
Was it Senior Week or Senior Week?
Senior Week.
Okay.
The bus is full of drunks.
Yes.
I've never been on, have you been on the bus in Ocean City?
A zillion times.
Oh, okay. I never did that.
That's how you get to. You don't drunk drive around.
I was a grown up by the
highway.
time. First time I went to Ocean City,
clearly.
I was a grown up.
Clearly, you actually, even as adults, I remember seeing families on there. That's just how you get around, right?
I suppose. I've always driven there. I didn't go until I was older too. So.
Oh.
Remember Boardwalk Elvis? Remember that guy?
Yes, Norman.
He's
Mike.
since passed, hasn't
yeah,
he?
he has passed.
Much nicer now these days, I heard.
Right. And then at Atlantic City Beach, there was a guy with I think no arms and no legs that wheeled along and played the piano with his nose.
You know what they're trying to gatekeep? All these, because as you know, Mike, during the pandemic,
You take that down now, Mac. I think they've been suitably.
everybody
down.
wrote.
Wasn't the guy with no arms and no legs? Wasn't his name Bob?
Thank you. Art.
Everybody with no money was buying beach houses, and I'm sorry, with money. People with no money weren't buying beach houses. People with money were buying beach houses in the pandemic.
Yes.
Second homes or Airbnb. They're Cape May, New Jersey, which
beautiful architecture.
I thought it was trashy.
No,
I was wrong.
It's not.
Apparently, they're trying to stop people from buying. They want to gatekeep it. They want to hide it from people.
Thousands of houses that all look like the Addams Family house.
I heard it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It's gorgeous.
Did you know
One
that?
word for both of you boys: Snooky. Okay.
Okay.
She's
Snooki.
not from Cape May, though.
No.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know the whole.
Have you ever
picture.
been? I took a ferry
I'm
there
not
once.
a beachy kind of
Yeah,
guy.
I've been on
I
that
don't
ferry.
like the beach. I've never liked the beach.
I grew
The
up
beach
going
is
to the
nasty.
beach and where they actually did the Jersey Shore, Seaside Heights and Seaside Park. That's where my dad grew up going there too.
That's where
Seaside
you
was
burned your stomach up there too, right?
Absolutely. Well, no, they'd just bury me. It was nature's sunscreen.
hide him.
Or the great Louis Anderson joke, you know. Hurry up, he's dying.
Push him back.
Push him back. We can save him. All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, got a couple of things today. I want to talk to Oscar about a dead zone in his backyard.
Oh, dear.
We'll be right back, everybody. Ding, ding, ding. Ladies and gentlemen, it is so hot.
How hot is it?
It's so hot, Mike's clear rear is now shooting Slurpee. So it's time to focus on your face. And DermGlow has everything in one place. DermGlow has everything you guys need. Hey, thanks for the SunGuard purchases. A lot of you are buying that, and you know what? I swear by it. I use it every single day, and I hope you love it as much as I do. Thanks for supporting DermGlowSkin.com. We appreciate that.
You're here.
They've got everything guys and gals need to battle Mr. Sunshine, and lots of it's on sale. Don't miss out on SunGuard. It's DermGlow's #1 selling sunscreen. Don't be dumb like Rob.
Thank you.
Protect yourself with DermGlow. Rob wrote that himself.
Who writes that crap?
Enjoy fast shipping and worldwide delivery. They even offer Afterpay for your convenience. Enhance your loveliness with virtual skin consultations and find the perfect products for you. And if you can't decide, grab an e-gift card from DermGlow. Visit DermGlowSkin.com today and tell them that American songster Neil Diamond sent you. Tribute show down here. They got a big tribute
I
show
bet it's
that somebody
great.
went to.
I bet it's great. Lots of hits.
I wouldn't be at a Neil Diamond tribute show.
I wouldn't be at a
Oh,
Neil Diamond
God.
show.
Anyway, do you know that Neil Diamond's real name is Neil Diamond?
How about that?
Isn't that great? True. And he loves DermGlow
Yes.
because it helps him maintain his youthfulness. You'll never need a chemical peel if you use DermGlow just like Neil. Some restrictions apply. Check your local listings. Void in Cincinnati. So, Oscar.
Yes.
Oscar rolls in. And by the way, an alarm goes off every time when we do a morning taping when Oscar arrives, and this is what it said.
Right on time. Let us begin.
There
Hey,
we go.
better
That's
than
what we
most
do.
times.
Each
You
every
did
day.
very well today.
Stop that. Don't enable. Don't enable. All right?
Mike,
you
weren't ready for 30 minutes. What are we waiting for? You were like on your computer the whole time.
We were talking.
This
We
is
were
not what
talking.
this segment is about, kids.
I don't want to hear it.
All
In the
right, hold on.
afternoons, we don't start till later. for
Right
God's
on
sake.
time. Let us begin.
That's just-
Beautiful.
I like any excuse to play that. That's wonderful. All right.
We're done for. We're done diddly done for. We're done diddly doodly done diddly doodly done diddly doodly done diddly doodly.
All right.
Yes.
So Oscar said he comes walking in. The first words I've dealt with dead birds.
Yes. It's actually pretty sad.
Sad.
And it bummed me out. I'm not very squeamish. My wife is. She gets the heebie-jeebies, and it wrecks her for like at least a couple hours. The last 2 weeks, Mike, we've had like terrible storms come through the Mid-Atlantic.
I've read about
tornadoes in the Westminster area.
Hail the size of golf
Yes.
balls.
This is the first year I've actually felt like we're going the wrong direction with global warming. I thought we were doing better.
You really, you thought
prayers,
that?
Since you bring it up, prayers to the people of Maui. I know it's a small group out there, but Lahaina, a place my sister just got back from. I was there years ago, and absolutely one of the best touristy little towns. And the wildfires on Maui have devastated the town, the entire town. Of
I was there as well
Lahaina.
a couple years ago. Dominic Foxworth just got back from Maui.
You know how
Just
beautiful
got
it
back.
is, right,
Yeah, it's
Oscar?
gorgeous. Absolutely
Just
gorgeous.
wiped out. It came down the mountain and wildfires. Just
Surreal.
absolutely horrible.
The level of storms that came through. I didn't send you all pictures because I was like, they're not going to care. This is all local stuff. There are trees in Northwest DC or like right in the DC area that have been there for hundreds of years that were blown over.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that most times when storms come through, birds, animals, they find shelter like in natural place.
Right.
Somehow, these last two storms, and I can see from our security camera because I found the footage. It was so sad that I deleted it because there's no need to play it. And we have a little alcove or alleyway in our little space in Georgetown, where there's an outdoor ceiling fan that we use to circulate the air, or else it just gets stagnant.
Okay.
And it's been there for 4 to 5, let's say 3 years tops for the 5 years I've lived in the house. And this is the first year that the storms were so bad that birds were seeking shelter in our little alcove, and they've been hit by the fan, 2 of them. I just realized that today.
They actually come,
they swoop
into a
in
narrow
out of the storm,
area.
and the fan gets them and kills them.
Wow.
So,
what kind of birds are we talking about?
they're a little larger than, I'm not sure what type of birds.
Condors.
Sparrows, but a good, like I picked it up, there was heft on the shovel when I picked them up, right? So
maybe those like crow type
no
things.
crows. They weren't black.
Crows.
They had a little
Okay.
coloring on them. I felt bad.
Could it be like a catbird or a blue
Probably
jay?
starlings.
Starling sounds appropriate. I can look it up.
Walt.
But
does it ever stop with you, Shecky? Does it ever stop?
Well, you got to laugh
Walt
or you
Starling
cry,
is
right?
a traffic reporter, who passed away,
Yes.
who used to do local radio traffic.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Father of Allison Starling, who's currently on the air.
Oh, I know Allison.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, like a starling. That's perfect. A starling is
You
perfect.
nailed it, Mike.
Done.
Okay.
I didn't know you were a bird guy.
I am a bird guy. I like to identify birds. I do.
Well, this
I do
guy
that
was a
down here.
fat starling, and they both went down. And I've looked at the footage on our security cam, and yeah, you see like the bird swooping in out of the storm, and then
Because it's so nasty out.
because
Yeah.
it's so nasty out. We've turned
Sad.
off the fan. Just not gonna. I don't want to kill birds anymore. But I don't. Like I just. I don't know what force it takes for after 4 years of this fan going on a constant basis outside.
Right.
This finally getting them.
Look, I think that it is. I think when you were gone last week, Oscar, Rob, is that when we talked about that special paint being developed for
Yes.
reflecting
Super
into deep
super
space?
white paint that reflected
reflective
all
paint. That we had an
all light
amazing
and
story
heat,
last
yeah.
week about
Yeah.
this reflective paint. I was thinking about this as I was sitting in 96-degree heat as the sun was going down
Mm-hmm.
at my son's practice, which is run very well. The kids are very hydrated. They are given frequent water breaks, and they know what they're doing. And my worries about that are.
Did anybody get
Oscar,
dipped?
We are going to. This is my prediction for
Yes.
you. We are there as far as the global warming situation. I don't care who caused it. I don't care what it's here. It's there. Hottest July in history
Correct.
that we have just come out of.
Mhm.
I think what you're going to see ultimately, Oscar, is that innovation. We are going to need to innovate our way out of this because it's here. It's only going to get worse. And I'm not talking about the storms, which I deal with down here in Florida. I'm just talking about all of this stuff. The intensity of a regular thunderstorm that used to be, once every couple of years, you get a microburst that would be severe. Now it's every year, everywhere.
Yep.
You get the bigger storms now when they hit. Thank you, Saharan dust, at least for now, keeping us safe down here. And then, more than anything else, fires. Wildfires are the numero uno right now.
I think this is going to translate. Michael Corleone, who lives in Scottsdale, Arizona,
buddy of yours.
Yeah, he sent me this this past Friday from a weather report. This is off the TV, so I'm not sure, but you'll hear it real quick. This is from Arizona.
Hey, we got a beautiful. There's nothing nice about the forecast. Nothing at all. Details coming up.
So they don't even talk about the forecast. There's nice.
There's nothing nice about the forecast. Nice. We're gonna move on.
Yes,
that's all there is to it, right?
They can move on. Talk about lottery.
How many hundred? Like, I just don't remember seeing this like this. Like 110, 115, like over a month of this type of weather.
114 and 108 where I live.
Yes,
108 to 109 today. Heat index where I live. 114. I'm not on the links today. That's what I would be out in if I was going down to deal with that. And I go out in it. I would go out in it if I was playing today. And we have systems that, cold towel,
but
water
how long
everywhere.
can this sustain?
And keep getting worse.
We're in the beginning of August.
I know.
This is nuts. But hopeful when I had that story about reflective paint, white paint that is used in a way, and it absolutely reflects the sun's heat.
Yeah.
And it might be something. I think there are going to be other innovations. There have to be. We can't continue. By the way, arguably, the scientists are saying it got here a little faster than they expected.
Right.
It's here now. Probably not going to go in the other direction. Something's got to be done now. My question to both of you, Oscar, when do you are looking at that? I was so glad you said that with the intensity of the storms. Now we got to start thinking about it. How long before? And really, we're such mallet heads in this world. Mm-hmm. How long before really collectively we as a people say, this is job one. This is job one, or we're going to die. How long do you think before it becomes such a number one news story that somebody
I think it's affecting the economy now, and I'll just
it's affecting the economy. But I'm talking about the average person.
It's going to affect the average person, and they're going to start caring when people they know start dying.
No,
when it bites them on the ass.
I agree with you. I think it will be pushed out. The amount of people that are moving out of the Phoenix and Florida area because of this heat wave, at least that we're tracking.
Mm-hmm. I'm not aware of that.
Yeah, is pretty high.
Really?
Because they're not going to be
building boom down where
they're not going to be able. No, I'm just saying, like, eventually there's going to be if you. I guess my logic is that people are moving for various reasons. So I can't just say it's for the environment. People are moving because people are asking them to come back to work. So a lot of people from Silicon Valley that moved to the Phoenix area, Scottsdale area, are saying now you got to come back to the office. They either are keeping their homes, renting their homes, or moving completely away. But for the same reasons people are snowbirds, they go down for the warm weather. I think people will eventually start moving north because they want to avoid the warm weather overall.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's going to be warmer up north.
Yeah. It's and now I said this a long time ago when I moved down here. Oh my God, the summers down there. Check your summers in DC.
The summers are. This is the thing. The summers are fine heat wise. The storms are the problem.
Storms are the problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now, that has been the story of this summer. Right now is actually an amazingly pleasant day here. But
I got my today 94. Oh my God, we're getting a break tomorrow.
What is it?
I can't believe it's going to be 92.
Oh, Mike, get a parka.
But I think people are seeing that now. It's starting to affect most of the country, people are starting to think about it.
I think the actual idea of, look, we're still going to probably stay the course with things like carbon emissions and all that. But I think the innovation for dealing with this, where we do something to mitigate this warming, has to be done.
I agree. And you don't look to people to change their behavior because people are stupid.
I think you're right.
Maybe it's this room temperature fusion that they've come up with.
What's that? I haven't heard of that one.
That's a broader conversation.
The superconductor.
The superconductor, yeah.
Oh, the superconductor. Oh. $1 million. Because I'm stupid like everybody else. That's the way I do it, ladies and gentlemen, all the time. But it doesn't matter. None of this matters when you have
We'll be fine. It'll all work out.
A man who is uncomfortable with where he lives. A man who has lived blissfully in one part of the world, and now something is amiss.
It's horrible.
That man, Spiewak, when we come back. How was that for a tease, Rob?
Nice.
Was that good?
I like it.
I did that. That's what we call the perfect setup. This podcast is sponsored by Groove Life. I get to take mine out today
Nice.
because
Take
I
it
want
out.
to. All right. Are you still using the same old wallet? If you are, shame on you. By the way, note the billfold that I have. Look at that stack.
Nice.
Look at that stack.
Wonderful.
Huh? You know what that is? That's an 81 right there, baby. That's 2 skins and the team win all day yesterday. That is a windfall of $55 American dollars for your boy yesterday with a 37 on the front 9. Yes, he's back, ladies and gentlemen. He's back and better than ever. I won't show the fact that I shot 84 on the.
I'm curious, when they
day.
paid you, did the bills singe on the edges?
Here's your Groove Life wallet right there. You flip it right out and then put them back in. It's that easy, ladies and gentlemen. It really is.
Does anybody ever Venmo you on the court? On the links?
No,
the court.
with cash. We're old men. Are you still using the same wallet from 2003? You got to update your wallet. The Groove wallet, sleek, low profile, aluminum, engineered for everyday use. By the way, I've been using the heck out of this thing. It holds up.
It is cool.
Because it's made like a tank. All right? One thumb motion. Perfectly fans out up to 6 cards for easy access. And it comes with Groove Life's 94-year no BS warranty. Plus, they just launched a new attachment, the Groove Wallet Go. Rob's showing you that attached to his phone. It attaches to the 12, the 13, the 14, or your other Groove wallet using innovative micro suction.
Ta-da! It's that easy. It's that easy right there.
It gives you the ability to add another 3 cards plus cash. This wallet is so slim, you can easily fit it in your front pocket. You'll barely know it's there. And don't forget, and by the way, front pocket better for pickpockets.
Yeah, pickpockets hate a front pocket.
Groove Life makes the best belts in the world as well, the only ones I wear. It's time to bring your wallet into the 21st century. Head to groovelife.com/TMOS for 20% off all Groove Life products. That's the best offer you're going to find. But you have to use our link, groovelife.com/TMOS. That's 20% off your order. One last time, that's promo code TMOS for 20% off your order. I went to the website after I'd used the initial 20% off, and of course, it's the initial offer. And and I was so nostalgic about that incredible deal.
What you do is you buy.
First time I went to
you
Groove Life.
buy big the first time.
Yes, okay,
You stack.
Rob.
Yes.
There you go.
Mike,
Rob's
do
selling
you
corn.
see the Attention pickpocket videos now on your feed now that we've talked about it?
No,
It'll
I
take
don't.
another 10 minutes.
They're so prolific. These people are all vigilantes, and they're yelling "Attention pickpocket!"
Really?
And they're catching these guys and girls trying to steal people's wallets and purses.
Are they doing the old bait and switch where somebody bumps into somebody and does it
It's
like that?
the sweatshirt over the arm that looks like you're kind of cold, but you're actually putting your hand through the sweatshirt.
Or maybe down out the bottom
Yes.
part of it.
So it's a
doing
one-person operation?
That's usually a team
Because
of
it's
two.
team is because you bump, grab,
Yes,
and go.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, if I can invoke a little musical theater for you right now,
Yes.
I'll go the full day with it. I'll actually set it all up with a little reverb because
Okay.
that's the way I roll.
That's how
ladies
you
and
roll.
gentlemen.
I love it.
Okay, here we go. Let me go. Hold on. Check
Yes.
1 2 1 2 1 2. You gotta pick a pocket or two, boy. You've gotta pick a pocket or two. Yeah. Thank you very much.
The great
Appreciate
Mike
that.
O'Mara as Ron Moody as Fagin
Fagin
in Oliver.
in Oliver.
okay,
Thank you
okay,
very much.
okay, I got
All
it.
right, so we got a boy here that's not happy with his county.
No, very
Rob
unhappy.
Spiewak, resident of Leesburg. Hold on, my wife is calling me. Let me see what's going on. I'm sorry, Rob.
That's all
I
right.
apologize. What?
Wow. I just wanted to let you know I called in our prescriptions.
Well, that's good, but I'm on the air now. You know that, right?
Well, you should have been done 10 minutes ago.
We started a little late,
Yeah.
So
It's not my fault.
Oh,
I know it's not my
snap.
fault, but
How
yeah,
about
we
just
do
not
do-
answer?
It is your fault.
It is not my fault. It is that we just did a nice commercial for your business.
How dare you?
Oh,
She can't hear me.
She will.
SunGuard rocks. Okay, get off the phone. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
There's a conversation with an old man married to a young woman. I called in your prescription.
I'm at work. Bye.
All right, Rob. So what
Okay.
do you hate about the county you live in?
All right, just a brief 30-second background so people will understand.
All right.
When they built Dulles Airport, which is outside of Washington, D.C., but it is the big airport for the Washington, D.C. area, it's about 30 miles outside the city. So they built something called the Dulles Toll Road, which gives direct access to the airport.
It's where you flipped your car.
Exactly.
Yes.
Precisely. Some years ago, they added an extension that goes past the airport out to where I live.
The Greenway.
The Greenway. And
I
it's
know these roads. I've traveled these roads.
This is a toll road. This is a privately owned toll road.
Yep.
This is an expensive toll road.
How much to ride on it?
Right now, Mike, it is off-peak hours, $5.25.
Nah, it's Starbucks order.
But
Oscar defending big money.
Yeah.
Someone had to pay for it.
It could be government or big business. It
have
doesn't
fun
matter.
with paying that $5.80. And
It's
you know what?
Starbucks order.
It's like when you're driving in and you can take Route 66 straight into the city. But
Yeah, you
today
can
it's going
take
to cost you $20.50.
If you want to go in the high, the speed
flex,
lanes.
It's flex.
It flexes, yeah.
So you can pay up $20.
It's 20. I've seen it as 30 too.
Yeah.
It's
Ridiculous.
yeah. It's horrendous. Horrendous.
Well, parking's 14. Take the Metro.
I tried to avoid the Greenway, but my mom sent me this heartbreaking email from the
I
county.
love the Greenway, by the way.
It's a beautiful thing if
Love
you're
it.
not having to pay for it. They're having a favor and what they call an evidentiary hearing.
Uh-oh.
In January of 2024 to raise prices from the already high of $5.25 to $6.40 during peak hours from $5.80 to $8.10.
You know when I use the Greenway?
When?
A lot. When I'd be heading out to the bad place. Used to zip
Oh,
out
you
right
zip
there.
out. It's a marvelous concept, but should they be raising their rates by 40%?
Well, you got to adjust for inflation.
Well, I don't know about that. They're saying they're having to do it because use of the Greenway.
Why don't you go to the evidentiary
Yeah, why
hearing?
don't you take a stand?
I
Why
will.
don't you? Yeah, you know what? The whole thing I'm reading now about people getting involved in local government.
It's important.
You have a good gift of
Oh my
gab.
God,
You could run for
totally
office.
scam people to vote for you.
Oh, I should run?
Yes.
Mike is
You
just
should-
telling me to go to the hearing. You want
No,
me to
I
be
want
in
you
office?
to run.
You could speak
You
at
get
the
great
hearing.
benefits.
I would.
though.
I would do
You could
that.
run on a platform.
But it's
You work
January.
downtown. It's perfect for you.
It's a January meeting, and I promise
just
you
on
I
name
will attend.
alone, people would vote for you.
I suppose you're right.
If you were going to run for any local office, is there any office that appeals to you?
Local
any
dog
particular
catcher.
office? Local. Now it can be state senator, state
Let's look at
representative.
what's up. for
I would
grabs.
like to be the mayor of Leesburg.
Let's be honest.
Right. Of course.
You can
'cause
barely run
suddenly
your
there's
own
a
life.
sash
Yeah,
and
you
a
can
top
only- you can
hat.
only
No,
run your-
no,
Right.
there's no top hat.
You
You're
have
like
the
you have
Monopoly man
limited
or something.
operational efficiency. Like you need a place where people aren't going to really notice you, but you're in power somehow.
Okay.
County commissioner.
County commissioner would be good.
What
State
does-
senator would be great.
What does the county commissioner do?
The county
He commissions?
commissioner.
He
I can
does.
explain it
For
to
the
you because
county.
I was aware of this when I lived in Prince William County, Virginia.
We're
What did you
idiots.
say, Rob?
He said, what does the county commissioner do? And he
I heard
says
that.
he commissions, and I said for the county.
Right. Let me tell you what he does. All right.
Yes.
So, the county commissioner, prior to getting into office, Oscar,
Yes.
what he does is he goes to cocktail parties with very well-heeled individuals,
Mhm.
and those individuals say, "I have a project in mind, and I'm thinking about building it in this massive area of land."
Yes.
But the people that are granting permits for that land are being very problematic.
Yes.
I would love to support your county commissionerdom and perhaps give you a taste of this plot of land as an
I
investment.
think that's
and-
illegal.
And then it's totally done.
It's
It
done
was
all the
done.
time. Yeah.
That's what
What
county
about this?
commissioners
Okay, here
do.
we go. You could be on a board, Rob.
Can I interrupt for just a second?
Yes.
Please.
You want to really do a dive? You'd be good at this. Do a dive sometimes, Oscar, on any county commission in the United States.
Okay.
And just randomly have them spit out a few bios. And you know what you're going to find? construction
Developers.
and real estate.
Yeah,
That's what you're
well,
going
we could
to find.
change that with podcasting.
We could.
What about airport commissioner?
No, I don't think I'd like that.
Why?
There's so much going on at an airport.
Oh, God. There's the work ethic
much
right
work.
there, ladies and
Well,
gentlemen.
no. But if you screw
There's the
up,
work
you don't
that's-
cross a T, you don't dot an I, a plane crashes. I don't want that on me.
No, I don't think that would be you.
No,
that
you're
would
just
be,
talking
that's
about the
operations.
zoning.
Okay, well, I could do that then. I can do zoning, and I'm
Yeah,
pro.
get rid of those mobile terminals. You know.
Yes,
I got
exactly.
it. Never mind.
Mhm.
Scratch airport commission.
Oh, you got one.
Commission on public art in Leesburg.
See, I could absolutely do that.
Right.
And my daughter would be a great advisor on my board.
That's when they'd have a protest on the streets of Leesburg. Say, how many of these shows do we go to where they feature dogs playing poker?
By the
You
way,
gotta take
people
a
of
break.
Leesburg, I'm pro-education,
Yes.
anti-litter.
There it is. Anti-litter. That's good. That's a good old one. That's
Yes.
good. Very timely.
Thank you.
Very, very, very timely. And let's build a railroad. Anyway, we'll
They
take a
took
break.
the railroad away. I'm bringing it back.
Say
Bring
no
the
to litter
railroad.
bugs.
Yeah, we'll come back with the side of Flip right here.
Thank you.
On the Mike O'Mara Show. Whoa, whoa.
Come on out to the art show.
Get to know
You are a patron.
I am.
Legacy Box.
Oh, I love
Get
it.
to know it. Get to know it. The ultimate solution for preserving your precious memories. Don't let your box of old home movies deteriorate in a hot, oh God, talk about hot, damp, musty box. Don't let that happen this summer. That's for the birds, baby. With Legacy Box's Save Your
Oscar's
Tape
birds.
sale, you can
Dead birds.
easily access and protect those memories forever for only $9 per tape. It's like magic. Simply send in your Legacy Box filled with VHS tapes, camcorder tapes, and pictures. The professional team will digitize everything and return it to you on a thumb drive or in the cloud along with your original items. Experience the amazing feeling of bringing your past into the present and preserving it for the future. It's great to see parents and kids and childhoods. We've all used it. We all love it because you can't put a price on memories. Don't let this summer's heat age your videotapes, film reels, and fade your photos. Visit legacybox.com/TMOS to shop their $9 tape sale. That's legacybox.com/TMOS to unlock this incredible offer.
Hello.
The flip side.
I just looked at the clock. We're going to have to keep this a little brief today.
Yeah, we got time for just like one.
Okay, watch out. This is happening in South Carolina, but it's spreading. It's a scam that is so simple, yet so effective, and I would probably be fooled by it too. Scammers are going around. They've printed out QR code stickers, and they're putting them on parking meters.
Oh, no.
And so people see the parking meter, scan the QR code, it prompts them to pay, and the pay goes directly to the scammer.
You see one more QR code, you assume somebody associated with the parking lot did it. You instinctively just sort of trust it, and if you want to just do it and kind of pay as you're walking to wherever it is you go, yeah, I can see this being something people fall for pretty easily. We're so used to the self-service, like you go into a restaurant, scan this for your menu, scan the QR code to get to the site and all that. We're trying to reduce printing stuff out, so it makes a lot of sense.
So all the money goes to the scammer, and you end up getting a ticket anyway because you haven't paid for the parking.
You're looking for these scammers. They're also accused of spitting on and biting people on a train in Ocean City.
But
on a bus.
But only people that have QR codes on them.
Exactly.
Let's close with this. The AV Club, which is a pretty good website if you follow social media and stuff like that, ranked the top comedy albums of all time.
Oh, great.
I have
you have
one,
like a short one
Yeah.
or something like that?
We can always edit this at the end.
I have a tape
Because I'd
about.
love to linger on
Yeah,
the,
we
on
can-
the
this is a
comedy
big
albums
topic
tomorrow.
I love the tapes of people supporting their coworkers.
I mean, it's
We're
just a
trying to help
bad
you
call.
out here, yeah.
You know, it's like, why don't you play the closing music?
Yeah.
And we'll do it. We'll come back and do it tomorrow. I'm sorry, but I mean, we don't have time.
It's a
You
big
have to be
topic.
aware of
It's
it.
a big topic.
Mike, that's all I've got today.
And will you bring back tomorrow the comedy albums? Because I saw this.
Yes.
Some of my heroes are on that list, and I'd love to linger on that on the flip side, and we'll get to it on time.
And
We
I
just had a
don't
very
actually,
full
I
show
don't
today.
actually agree with the list, so I wanted some discussion with you
Okay,
guys.
all right,
To-
that's
that's
interesting.
to our point.
Yeah.
I'd like you more reason to linger longer.
So
gotta get out
we'll
of here.
do that, and then come to the board meeting. We're also going to talk about it there.
Rob Spiewak, Oscar Santana, Michael Mara saying so long, everybody.
Hey, before you go, United Airlines, I'm the airport commission. We're going to build a new, the last order of business, we're going to build a new terminal here. Let's just get through this real quick.
Yeah, I got stuff to do.
We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Want more? Make sure you check out the Michael Marabona Show.
Real quick.
Get it at michaelmarashow.com.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.